Hi, my name is Ruth Daniel. I'll start from when I was age 10. I felt sick, so my parents took me to the hospital. To them, they said it was a quack hospital. So at some point, I had to add blood transfusion. Based on it was an emergency, the blood was on screen. That's what my parents told me. So after I recovered, I started living my life. Then fast track to 6 years after, I started feeling sick. Today I will be having diarrhea. Tomorrow I'm okay. Next tomorrow I'm having headache. The day following I'm okay. So until the day I finally broke down and I was rushed to the hospital. I was on oxygen for 8 days. So it was during that process, a lot of tests was carried out on me. That was when I found out my status. As of then, I was 16 years old. My parents were like, at your age, you started sleeping around with guys and all that. So they were like, I would leave their house. I cannot stay with them and all that. So I had to go for virginity test as of then to just prove my innocence that I don't even know what you are talking about. So after the whole process, it actually developed to self-stigma for me because I felt like it's the end of the world for me. I don't talk to my siblings. I isolated myself in the house. I just separated myself from my family. So it was not easy actually. So with what worked for me was support group. I got to meet other young persons like me. They were living their life, they were healthy, they were looking all fine. So I told myself, if these particular people have this kind of thing and they're living their life, so definitely I can also live my life. So with the help of support group, I was able to overcome self-stigma and I think I started attending capacity training also. With that, I was able to enlighten my parents with what I've learned and I took it back to them. They were able to have knowledge on HIV and how it works. Yeah, apart from my ARVs, I don't take any other medication. ARV are antiretrovirals. They are drugs being taken by HIV patients. It helps suppress the virus in the body system and it strengthens the immune system to enable the person to stay healthy. I don't fall sick often and no, I hardly fall sick since when I started taking drugs. So that's what ARV does in the body. Okay, for me, issue of stigma, it has been on and on and on and on, and I just want to advise that stigmatizing those with HIV is not really it, and we don't need sympathy, we need empathy. That is putting yourself in our shoes. Yeah, so stigma, when it comes to stigma, I think when they get to know how this virus works, for me, I would say is ignorance. Yeah, and maybe a lot of sensitization. If sensitization had been done on this and people actually know about this, the issue of stigma will at least reduce. I cannot say it will come to an end, it will reduce a bit. Firstly, aside the use of condoms, we have what we call PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis and post-exposure prophylaxis. They are being used by discordant couple, that is, if one of the partner is positive and the other is negative. The partner who is negative will be on PrEP, take the drug to help prevent the person from getting infected, while the infected partner will continue taking the ARVs. Even the person is pregnant, the person will have to pass through prevention of mother-to-child transmission and the person will give birth to HIV-free children. Okay, first and foremost, I'm engaged just because I'm not wearing a ring. um, for relationship, I think everybody I've dated so far, they're aware of my status. Yeah, because before I even start dating you, I want to know your knowledge on HIV. I want to know what you actually know, and then I can now educate you. For the person I'm dating currently, the way we met is actually funny. It's a long story on its own, but I know I just throw in question on HIV just to get the person responding like people that have HIV, they will die the next minute and all that. So what I told him was, I work in a facility and I get to meet these people every day. So is it that if your sister happens to be HIV positive today, you want to run away from her? He said no. So I just had to educate him how the virus works and all that. That's even before we even started dating and all that. So this person even got a knowledge of what HIV looks like before I even disclosed my status. So after disclosing, it was like, it's nothing, that it's just like every other sickness that we have. So I'm engaged, and that's it.